Honestly, this whole thing about being a race traitor if you aren't imprisoned by past ways, it's like, well, clearly I've betrayed my Dutch roots, my Frisian roots, because I'm not slogging through a swamp chasing feral pigs and worshipping some tree, some big oak tree. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. What is your vision for how Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples, so-called, should get on in the same country?
Well, I think that New Zealand and Australia, for that matter, should be modern, multi-ethnic, liberal democracies. And each of those words are carefully chosen. We're modern societies. We're both frontier societies. People travelled a long way for a better future. I might add that New Zealand has travelled voluntarily as well. So we should be at the leading edge of life in the modern world. We're multi-ethnic. There's people from many different backgrounds all trying to make a future as best they can. We're liberal. I mean, in the classical sense that each person has inalienable rights, that the individual is the fundamental building block. And no matter what regime you find yourself in, even if you're somewhere in Xinjiang province or in, Gulag under the Soviet Union, wherever you are, your basic human rights are universal and inalienable. And we're democratic, meaning that people, if they do have political power, must be subjected to regular, free and fair elections with a universal franchise, one person, one vote. In that society, you get real human flourishing. People who may have been in Australia for 40,000 years or maybe got here last week can all sign up to the same values in a modern, multi-ethnic liberal democracy.
And treat them as individuals, not as members of some tribe. I think that's absolutely fundamental. David Seymour, it's always a great pleasure talking to you. Thank you for your time.